Hello! Yeah, Planescape Torment. I'm gonna play, I swear, a smaller chunk of Planescape Torment today. Okay, so we're starting at part 11. Here we go. The Alley of Dangerous Angles. And what I want to chiefly do is get out of the Alley of Dangerous Angles.
I'm gone.
This is me trying to get out of the Alley of Dangerous Angles so I can return to the main area. Oh dear, I'm
gone. All right.
Oh no! Okay, so I need to try and figure out, on the fly, what the health items are in this.
I'm gone.
No!
Talk about beating a dead horse.
That was pathetic. I'm loading it again. Hello! Yeah, Planescape Torment. So here I am in the Alley of Dangerous Angles. And I've got to get out of it because I need to be in the main area. But first I need to make sure that I'm all sorted out for when I get into combat inevitably. So there we go, I've armed myself now because I noticed in the last video that I wasn't armed with anything. And I was armed with arms and I was just boofing them in the face, and that doesn't get you very far. Oh, case in point. Fight. Fight. Oh no! Fight. Oh no, there's loads of them! How do I get out of the Alley of Dangerous Angles? They're really dangerous angles! Where's the way out? Where's the way out? Where's the way out? Where's the way out? Oh! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Looks like death's come for the bill. Welcome back, Chief.
Hello. Wait a minute. No, I don't need to reload. The mortuary is actually way closer to where I want to be. Okay, so we're doing it this way now. Now, somebody told me that there's a staircase here. There we go. Yes, right there. So actually, this is a really good place to go. Fine. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, now I've got to tell them that I'm looking for, doll. Oh, dear, no, I don't want to do that. Can I get out?
My only business is that I'm bound for the exit. I mean to cause no trouble.
The dustman frowns. He seems skeptical. There are guides that can direct you in the antechamber. Do not wander the mortuary unescorted.
Thank you for your assistance. I'll go speak to the guide.
Okay, good, okay. And what I want to actually do is leave. Hey, brilliant. Okay, so here we are outside.
I'm gone.
So what I'm looking for is... Oh, now, by the way, look at the curvature of this. Let's see how it curves upwards. And we saw earlier in a cutscene that the whole place kind of curves upwards in a ring world sort of way, didn't we? I wonder how far up there I can get. In fact, have I already been up there? Difficult to tell because it doesn't seem to fog a wall around here. Been up here? Is there anything up here? I started holding Alt because of a lot of games I've been playing recently. You hold Alt to sort of like reveal things all over the screen, but you can't do that in this game. You've got to actually hunt with your actual mouse. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, well let's run down here because I want to get to... Right, where do I want to get to? I want to get to here. Yeah, the Dusty Bar for a start, just as a landmark. So let's go there. Let's just let them run their own way there. Okay. And now I'm going up here. Oh, hello, you've got a funny hat. Dabus. Hello, Dabus. Ah, now, are these the Rebus guys I remember? I do remember when I played this, you know, years and years ago, that there were these guys... Well, it's probably this, so you'll see. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast, and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It is dressed in long, flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Ooh.
Greetings.
The creature turns to face you, and here we go, and a series of symbols appear around its head. Oh, you see the symbols? Whoa! The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Now, I'd remembered this wrong. I got it into my head that it's like a rebus, but I'm obviously just remembering the name Dabus and just getting confused. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Oh, for the power's sake, Piking Dabus!
What's wrong?
He's a Dabus. They speak in rebuses. Oh, okay, it is a rebus. These annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him. Yeah, but isn't a rebus like a really, really easy Maybe it's just because I learned about rebuses when I was a kid, but I thought rebuses were like super easy. You just say what you see. Maybe that's not what a rebus is.
If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other way to communicate with him, if we want to. An annoying bunch. My bet they can speak. They would just rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying.
What's a dabbus?
Well, I think it's a bloke who speaks in magic symbols that appear above his head.
Chant is they're janitors for the Lady of Pain.
Yes, there's that Lady of Pain again. We haven't, I don't think, heard what the Lady of Pain is yet.
They float around breaking, fixing and patching up sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies. You can't swat them though, or the lady will get upset.
So whatever the Lady of Pain is, she's got these servants, and they go around just doing whatever she has in mind at the time.
Lady of Pain?
Ow, 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 ow!
Who's that?
She runs this city. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face. She's about the size of a giant. And she floats off the ground, just like these guys.
Mort nods at the dabbers, who is looking at you both.
Nobody knows much about her. She doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice, run.
Right, so the Lady of Pain isn't like a god. That was what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be some kind of god that they all like worship, but that, you know, you don't necessarily actually see, or there's, you know, or she speaks through a giant statue or something. But, you know, according to this, it sounds like there actually is just this Lady of Pain. It's this giant blady-faced woman just gliding about the place. Cool, I hope I find her.
I see.
The dabbus waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialise above its head, then they vanish, and a question mark appears. Okay, so I can strike up a conversation, but we've already established that I probably can't understand it. I could ask Mort to try and translate, although he's already said that if I don't understand, then we're sunk. I'll try, let's see what happens. I got a stack of experience for that. You ask the dabbers several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebuses that appear above its head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. Oh, they're quite cool, these dabbuses. So it knows there's a language barrier and it's trying to help me through it. That's cool. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before.
Maybe you can help me.
The dabbus waits. So I can ask, who are you? What are you doing? And can you tell me about the Lady of Pain? Okay.
Who are you?
The dabbus inclines his head slightly, and a stream of symbols appears above his head. I am a dabbus. Yeah, sure.
What are you doing?
I attend to my duties. Yes, okay. Yeah, but.
Can you tell me about the Lady of Pain?
A lone symbol appears above the dabbus's head. Oh, this one shows a metallic female mask with blades coming out of the sides. Just looking at the ghostly image makes you uncomfortable. Oh dear. So he's got a symbol just for this Lady of Pain. That's how important she is. In their language, they've got a symbol that is just her face. Whoa.
That's all I wanted to know. Farewell.
The dabbus bows slightly. Symbols swirl around its head, and it turns away. Well, that is super duper cool, and I like it a lot. Well, let's move on. Oh, I got a little question mark there. This obsidian wall has thousands of names carved into it. Oh, there's a little room down here, made of obsidian walls with and this from the intro. Yeah, I'm showing you the intro now, aren't I? Over the top of this. Yeah, there it is. Ooh. So now we're going to finally find out what this was. We've seen this from the intro. It's been there since day one of this playthrough. Now I'm going to find out what it is by clicking this. This obsidian monument has names chiseled on it. Thanks. Okay. I think I've heard something about a monument for the dead, haven't I? Wasn't I talking to someone who pointed me in the direction of some sort of monument to the dead? Okay, well, there's some people hanging around. They don't seem to be killing me. This one's called Quentin. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout, with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him.
Greetings.
The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand here.
Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was.
It's a tombstone for the plains. He scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in, just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Okay, so a tombstone for the plains indicates that, you know, there's just one gravestone for everybody who dies here, I guess, in... No, wait, the plains is like all of the different universes, isn't it? And this is the central crossroads between them. So is this a single tombstone that lists absolutely everyone who's ever died ever in the whole universe of everything ever? But whatever it is, he thinks that it can only hold a finite amount of names. I got the impression there that, like, they've started from the top and they've been going downwards, and, like, when you get to the very bottom, and he's perhaps hoping that his will be the last one, then the whole thing will fall apart and what, death will be defeated? I don't know, let's find out.
Tombstone for the plains?
Aye. Quentin smiles ruefully. The Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him. And on the walls of this place. Not enough space, by my reckoning, but no matter. They do their best. Could barely read half the names. Okay, so it's not just on that monument, it's on the walls all the way around as well. Which implies they've already kind of run out of room on this. And in fact, when he's talking about you can barely read half the names, that makes me think that it's partly because they're so small, but partly because they probably overlap a bit, like they're, you know, not carefully scratched on. So I'm guessing they're really running out of space. What are you doing here, Quentin? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew them. Nothing more. The dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument? Aye, they scratch them on this rock. And scratch them on the walls in this place too. Yes, you already told me that, and there's really no way that I could get to this point in the conversation if you hadn't already... Never mind. I don't know why they take the trouble to take a counting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living.
The living?
Ah, you know about the dustmen mourners that come to this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. Oh, that's nice. Well, that's cool. Because they think that true death is, like, the only thing worth being. And it's a shame if anyone's alive. That's quite cool. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without them. You can barely get a word in them? I think the fan patch should have edited that one out. You can barely get a word in edgewise without him asking to mourn some poor living Burke for you.
Why do they mourn the living?
You got me there, Cutter. He shrugs. Might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worthy the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is.
Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put on there?
Good, good. It's nice that, it's focusing on the sort of general investigation that I'm supposed to be getting on with, into why on earth I'm here. You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still, considering the plains go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible.
I suppose so. Say, I had some other questions for you.
No harm in asking, Cutter. These are all of the just questions again that I've just said, so thanks, bye. Who else have we got? We've got a Dusty over here. Death of Names? Oh! That's a familiar name. Death of Names. I've heard that name before. Have I been sent to find Death of Names? Well, I'm sure it'll fill it in the text if I have. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left. Okay, and he keeps it tucked to his side as if cradling a small child.
Greetings.
The dustman's eyes slide over you. No. The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell.
I don't know.
No name, can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died.
What? Faded my journal.
Given a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of names, death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith, then the walls of the area. Buried many names here, death of names has. Tell me a name, I'll show its grave. So I guess this is the guy who writes the names on the walls, and then that's the name's dead as well. So if your name's written on here, your name is dead as well as yourself. Oh, Dayanara. Oh, I can look. Oh, he's not dead. And then this is an interesting option. I don't know. Try Adan. Is that a thing? Okay, well let's go through them. So Dayanara, I know is dead. His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. Oh, cool, he's like got it all recorded in there. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning the names at inhuman speed. He then points at a section of the wall. Buried! Examine the spot he's pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone in tiny, cramped writing is the name you requested. It is almost lost beneath the sea of names around it.
I had another name.
Once again, his eyes seem to slide over you. Name! Okay, now look, it's added this. I want to bury a name. Do I want to bury a name? Who do I know that's dead? Well, we'll find out. Let's try Dahl. So he shouldn't be there.
Not dead yet, that name is. Not buried here, not time, not time.
Yeah, okay. Let's try another name. Now, this is... let's find out what happens here. I think this is from a memory. I think this is him going blue and drawing a name out of the ether. Adan?
Not dead yet.
Oh, okay. Adan is not dead. Who's Adan? Is that... Viewers, if I've already come across this name, Adan, please point out where, because I can't remember.
Can you bury a name for me?
Let's see whose name he wants to bury. He nods, then unfolds his small hand from where it's cradled on his side. It looks atrophied. It's the size of a child's hand.
Costs jing to bury a name. 3 coppers, 3.
Wait, Quentin? He's right there! I don't want to bury his name. What happens to him then? That seems like an unkind thing to do. Why has he come up with this idea? I think I'm missing something here. Because Quentin didn't want his name buried. In fact, he wanted his name to be the last name to be ever buried. That doesn't seem like a nice thing to do. Let me know if I should do it, but in the meantime, I'm going to move on and not. Okay, so, and I think there was somebody up... Oh, hello, here comes somebody now. Who's this? Elderly hive dweller. A sense of great loss hangs over this elderly woman, like a dark cloak. As you watch her, a long, sad sigh escapes her lips. Not her mouth, her lips. If a long, sad sigh escaped a mouth, it would be like, ah. But escaping lips, it's like...
Greetings.
She looks up at your face, cloudy eyes squinting and straining to see you clearly.
Forgive me, young cutter, but I'm an old woman and don't see so well. Do I know ye?
No, or perhaps, but I don't know you. She mulls your answer over for a moment, nodding.
What was it you wanted then?
I had some questions.
Questions? Oh no, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Name, job and all that rot, eh? Well, I won't have it. Off with you!
I'm not an adventurer.
Or,
No, not really, at least.
am I an adventurer? I'll say no, because I don't know what I am at this stage.
Bar that!
The woman jabs her finger at you.
I've watched the dustmen put the name of me husband, damn his soul, me son, and both me daughters on their memorial. Adventurers, all of them. Why, I swung quite a sword myself in the day, so as I knows one when I meets one.
The old woman seems to be working herself into a fit. Her face has become flushed, and flecks of spittle fly from her lips as she howls at you.
Sword! 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 I'll bet you've got all sorts of balmy questions.
She mimics your heroic stance.
Greetings, I have some questions. Can you tell me about this place? Who's the Lady of Pain? I'm looking for magic girdle of swank iron. Have you seen it? Do you know where a portal to the 2817th plane of the abyss might be? Do you know where the holy flaming frostbrand gronk slaying vorpal hammer of wounding and returning and shooting lightning out your bum is?
She spits.
Dung all of it! Only gets you in the dead book. I ought to kick you in the shins for even pestering a poor old woman about it all. Now go away and leave me in peace.
Okie dokie then. All right. Okay. Oh, I came from that way. Let's go out this way. No, let's go over that way and get myself a cup of tea.
Delicious.
So what's up here then? Well, there's a big lot of nothing. There's some people just sort of standing around the way people tend to do. Whoa! Okay. Okay, well, I opened a portal, didn't I? Ooh. I don't know where that goes. Ooh. Hello. 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 My wife's here now. Okay, so that's a portal. So that's interesting. A portal. Let's just check what's down here. More people hanging around. There's another Dabus. Wonder if that Dabus has anything different to say, or if it's just like the same for every Dabus. Okay, no, it's the same stuff. Farewell. Okay. And I think this is probably the top of the Gathering Dust bar. Yep.
Has he got anywhere yet?
Sorry?
Has he got anywhere yet?
He hasn't, I'm afraid, but he's about to because, well, I've just opened a portal!
Yay!
I'm gone.
There it is again. Oh, now, hello, there's some guards standing over here. They're hive thugs. Oh no, they want to boofty boof with me. Let's have a small boofty.
Die. Die.
Boof. Oh, I'm not doing too well in terms of not getting killed by fights at this stage. I think I need to put some sort of armor on or something.
Sure, why not?
Okay, well, they've all sort of run away, so I think they might be scared of me. Yeah, I think they're scared of me.
I'm gone.
I'm going to have Nameless One hang back and Mort go over there and chase them into the corner and boof them. Boof. Dead. Boof. 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 Dead!
Okay.
Hooray! Okay, and they had a couple of
Good as
bracelets.
Sure, why not? Okay.
I'm kind of good for bracelets at the moment, but I can probably make money off them,
Sure,
so
why
go
not?
on, I'll pick them up.
Yeah. Sure, why
If
not?
I can.
Good as done. Huh?
Okay.
Sure, why? Okay.
And let's pick up this one.
Done.
Okay, so I've already recovered a little bit. Hopefully I can spend enough time just sort of hanging about that I'll be able to recover again fully before I have another fight. And let's see what's in this building here. Oh, okay, I've opened the door. And now I go through the door. Okay. Right, well now I'm in this building. And here's someone trying to do a spell who isn't quite sure. And her name is Shalandra. Oh. However, I'm going to leave this bit there because I've been informed that, you know, before I start taking on quests from people, it would do me well to go to the place I'm supposed to go to, and I think it's through this portal. So let's go through the portal and find out, but just in case it isn't, let's save the game as part 11.5, which I do because if it turns out this hasn't recorded or something, then I don't lose it. Oh yes, of course, I have to actually write part 11. No, I'll put -5. How's that? Will that work? Yes. And through the portal I go! Bloof! And I'm through it. Oh, is that a ghost? It's a guardian spirit, oh dear! Hello! This spectral figure materializes from the gloom of the passageway ahead and quickly moves to block your path. It floats before you, its once human features twisted in a mask of rage! Defilers, leave this place at once! Greetings. Leave now! Its booming voice. It's not very booming. Echoes down the halls. This place is forbidden! Ooh, I'm booming! Ooh, I'm ever so booming! This place is forbidden to the living! Leave while you still can! I have some questions first. Seek your answers elsewhere! Boom! This place is a sanctuary for the dead! I shall not permit their slumber to be disturbed by the intrusion of yet another insolent mortal! Another? Has someone else been here? Well, if you must know, yes, there is another intruder who even now continues to violate the sanctity of these hallowed halls! The anger in the spirit's voice fades. He seems somewhat saddened by the admission. The souls of my brothers and sisters cry out for peace. Who is this other intruder? He's an evil coward who wields great power over the dead. He seeks something within these halls. What it might be or what his purpose is in seeking it, I cannot say. Why don't you drive this intruder away? I mean, your ghost, you'd be like, woo. I cannot. The coward has sealed himself within the inner chamber of the mausoleum. He has erected powerful wards that bar my entrance into the chamber. It is from there that he calls upon his dark arts to awaken my brethren and bends them to his evil will. Oh, hello. Sounds to me like you need the help of one intruder to get rid of another. Or Perhaps I may be of assistance to you. That one seems sort of nicer, I'll say that. The spirit remains silent for several long moments. You can almost feel the weight of his lifeless gaze upon you. Yes, you might prevail where I have failed. If you will pledge to rid me of this blackguard, I shall grant you passage. What say you? I'll do it.
Updated my journal.
So be it. The spirit slowly begins to fade, until only the echoing of its disembodied voice remains. But take heed! Tread lightly in these halls, lest you join the others in eternal rest. Nice little fluty end to that bit. I don't think I can make that sound again if I tried. Let's try again. Eternal rest. No, I can't do it again. That was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I hope this recorded. Okay, great. Wow, now I'm in... I don't know, where am I? The Halls of the Dead or something? Where am I? I'm in... Oh, the Mausoleum! Oh, the Mausoleum! I've got the key to the Mausoleum, haven't I? Oh, and that's how I got in the portal. That's how...
I'm gone.
Okay, so I can't go any further that way. Oh, I healed a little bit. Oh, got one. Whew. What can I do to heal myself? What have I got? Because I've got bone charms. No, clot charms, but they only heal like a tiny little bit, and I've only got 7 of them. I've got bandages, but I think they heal like 1 or something. Oh, 3. Ooh, so that's no good. I've got an embalming charm. What does that do? It strengthens the bones and kills traces of corpse rot and or grave mold, and seals minor tears in the skin of zombies and skeletons. And I might be a zombie. This has 3 charges. It's a lesser embalming charm, which implies I'll get bigger ones. Yeah, let's try using it. If I give that to Nameless One over here. Oh, how do I apply it? Do I put it on him? I guess I put it on his wrist. Oh, here we go. This item will work on either you or Mort. Simply place it in your quick item slot, then use it from the quick menu on Mort, or have Mort use it on you in order for it to take effect. Okay, so I've got to have Mort use it on me. Alright, yeah, let's try that. So I can put that on my wrist, but it's basically useless. It's just something... It's just somewhere to keep it, basically. So if I control Mort, what's my quick items? Aha, that is. Okay, so I select that, and I use it on him. Huh.
Alright.
Alright, whatever. Let's just go for a little walk. So I can go upstairs that way, or this way. I can just find out what's this way, can't I? Is that a way? Is that a little path? Yes.
I'm gone.
Is that a blocked... Oh, no, they're overhead. I thought it was like a little gate on the floor. Oh, hi! Oh, hi. Zombie skeletons, in fact. Oh. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, I can't see how tough they are.
I'm hurt.
Okay. I'm getting out of here because I'm hurt. I keep pressing right mouse button, thinking that'll make me run. I wonder what game I'm thinking of there. Whoa! Hey, what was that, please? I'm gonna have to take some healing items. This is a pain, isn't it? There we go. But I'm running out of them now.
Done.
Okay, leg it. Leg it. Oh no! Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I'm going upstairs.
I'm gone. Alright.
Basically, I need to either find better ways of healing, or have better armor, or... Oh, that just takes me outside again?
Alright.
Oh, here's a way. What's down here? So the reason that I'm doing this is that, do you remember in the last video I was getting really, really lost?
I'm gone.
Well, I've been told to take the exit north of the Gathering Dust bar, but as I explore these tunnels, I realised that I took a portal north of the Gathering Dust bar, and this probably is not the correct place that I need to be. Oh, hi! Hi. Hi, I'm going the other way from you, just for now, if that's alright. Yeah, I'm just going the other way, okay? Yeah, hi, I'm gonna... that takes me back up to the top, doesn't it? Does it? No way. Oh, was that a... Whoa, what is that? Down there.
What? Okay.
That's weird. I don't know what's happening now. Ah!
All right. Done.
Okay. Where am I?
I'm gone.
I'm pretty lost. Oh! Oh! Okay, what's that? That's back to the hive. Okay, so did I go... I feel like I went down there, and then down here, and then up here, and then that magically walked me over here somewhere. Oh, I see. I went up there and came out there. So this is like a road that goes underneath and then comes out. Oh dear. Bit of a labyrinth, isn't it? And I feel like I may have heard this place described as a maze or labyrinth at some point before.
I'm gone.
Oh!
Done.
Who did that? Who done that at me?
All right.
Now where am I? I'm over here. I'm trying to find an exit to see if it'll take me to
Done.
to Rag Pickers Square. That's where I'm trying to go. Okay, how are we looking? I don't need to go up there because I've done it. Mausoleum Inner Chamber. Ooh. So I'm currently in or about to go to a new place. I saw a funny cursor then. I saw it. There it is. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Oh, Strahan Rune Shadow. That's a pretty good name. You see a mid-sized man in long robes of deep black. His hair is neatly coiffed, and an impeccably trimmed goatee. Oh, an impeccably trimmed goatee. And his fedora's on at the most perfect little angle. And he's got the most exquisitely tightened ponytail. And the Punisher skull on his t-shirt is just expertly worn looking. And it complements his handsome features. Noticing your arrival, he puts down the book he was writing in. That's his fan fiction about Captain America or something. And strides confidently over to you, smiling.
Impressive, good sir. I must admit I never thought you would make it this far.
Okay, so it looks like I've found the guy I was looking for, and we're not going to get along.
I'm glad to have disappointed you. Are you the one responsible for all the walking dead? Or, foul necromancer, I've come to put an end to your desecration of this place.
Oh, or sorry to have disturbed you. I feel like I need to say one of these, but like, I'm not a very good fighter right now. I don't think I can defeat him. But I can only end up back at the place, can't I? The place, what's the place? The mortuary, so why don't we just try it?
Actually, who I am is of no consequence to you. What I want is the question that should concern you most.
As he speaks, he looks you up and down, as if somehow fascinated by you. Well, he doesn't spend a lot of time with other people.
Very well, what do you want?
He takes a step back and
cocks an eyebrow. Well, actually, what I actually want, good sir, is, your blood. Is that some kind of threat?
The man starts to answer, but stops himself abruptly. An evil smile spreads across his face, and he begins to laugh.
Yes, I suppose it is.
He continues to laugh even harder at his own private joke. You notice that his hands have begun to move at his sides. Slowly, they flit back and forth, tracing intricate patterns in the air. Oh, dear. Oh, okay. I'm not getting out of this.
All right.
I'll try, though. Let's try giving him biff. There's Mort. Just headbutting him over and over again. Oh no, I'm being biffed by a rune shadow. Well,
times must this fool die?
well and truly biffed. Fully biffed. By that, oh dear. Right, well, that doesn't seem to be the way to Ragpicker's Square, does it? Let's have one more little go before I finish for today, and then I don't know, maybe go and look it up or something. Let's see. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that Snow Demon Akuma told me to start at the Gathering Dust bar, which is this. Use the exit in the screen above it. So does that mean this way? Let's try that.
I'm gone.
Okay, now where am I? Still the Hive. The Flophouse. Ragpicker's Square. Okay. Okay, great. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. There's I can go here, I can talk to people, but I'm going to do that after I've done what I am bidden to do. What I have sworn to do. Which is to go to Ragpicker's Square. The entrance to which is... Oops. Is here. So here we go. We're heading to Ragpicker's Square. And here we are. Are they going to be a problem? Collectors. Oh, golly. Hi, Collector. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings. You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood, and he takes a step back. What do you want? What are you doing? I'm looking for some damn bodies is what I'm trying to do, but you'd think the dead powers have packed up their kip and left the plains the way people are staying healthy and all. There was a sudden gleam in his eye. We had a pox last month. It was a glorious time, it was. Bodies stinking to high heavens, and plenty of jink to be had too. Okay, now I know why, but let's actually hear it from a collector. I think we haven't done that yet. Why are you looking for bodies? He looked surprised. Well, you haul the blighters to the mortuary. There you talk to the dusties, haggle a little, and get a few bits of jink. Why do dustmen buy the bodies? They gather the dead, it's their job. They pay us to cover more area and bring any bodies we find to them. Then they make sure that the blighter's body goes to its proper place or gets cremated. They're all serious about it. They're balmy philosophy, but it just means more jink for me. He winks. What is this place? You're in the Hive, of course. Dirtiest bit in all Sigil. Where are you from, Cutter? You from the Prime or something? No, that's all I wish to know. Oh, look at this creeping one. Oh, they're horrible. Let's just see if any of them say anything different. I'm guessing it's the same. Same. So. Well, here we are in Ragpicker's Square. So now I know that if I follow that portal, it takes me to the mausoleum. I guess next time I'll look through... Oh dear. Next time I'll look through my quests and see if I have anything I need to do in the mausoleum. Hello, Marrow friend. What a horrible name you've got. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man, even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Greetings. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You dead? What did you say? You... He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You dead? He glances to your left, then his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Dead? Hungry? He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Oh dear, so I can let him touch me, or not let him touch me. I mean, I feel like inclined to not let him touch me, but maybe letting him touch me gives me something. I'm going to try it. His fingers scrabble spider-like on your arm as if looking for a piece to tear off. He licks his split lips again, and you watch yellowish drool drip from them. With a raspy moan, his fingers suddenly dig into the skin on your arm and pull off a bit. Oof. So step back. You watch and feel your stomach churn as he takes the bit of flesh and shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. You dead? No, I'm not dead. You just dead? He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there's a ring on it. Still hungry. What's that finger bone? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggle-toothed parody of a grin. Snack! He looks ready to chew on it. Okay, so I can stop him. I can say, don't eat that, have a bite off me instead, I'm more fresh. Or I can lie and tell him I'll bring a whole body to eat rather than that. So, all these options are about stopping him eating the finger. So, like, I want that finger, and specifically I want the ring. So I can just stop him. I can persuade him by swapping. Yeah, go on. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hand.
Give me the finger bone first, marrow friend.
How do I know he's called Marrow Friend? Gained item! Hooray! And then, yeah, go on, he can have a little bit. His teeth sink into the meat of your forearm and pull a chunk away with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating. Oh, right, I didn't think I really felt pain from that sort of thing. But Marrow Friend sits on his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of meat he pulled away. Ah, I thought I was going to get some XP for that. That's why I let him do it. You know, like when I let Ivane fuss about with me earlier.
Thanks, farewell.
Gross. I hope I haven't got some kind of disease now. Let's have a look what I've got. Where's this finger bone? Is that it? No. That's it. A well-decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There's still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It's an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny ornate flanges and decorative protrusions. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted to the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing. Almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. Okay, but I can use it. What does that do? It doesn't give me any stats or anything, so it's, I think, a one-time item. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. Pull the ring from the finger. Oh, okay, it just gives you a dialogue to try and do that. You have an odd feeling about it, however. Remove your own finger? Replace it with the finger bone? I'm just gonna put it away for a minute. I'm gonna save. Because this is clearly this is what this dialogue is for. It's almost like it's a little secret bit that I found, so let's try it. What a stupid thing to do. You place the ring finger of your left hand into your mouth, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and bite down as hard as you can. What am I? The Chojin? There is a sickening crunch and you are overcome with the taste and smell of blood. You spit the bloody finger... Fan patch, come on. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted, ring-laden finger bone against the gushing stump. So it's just... At first, nothing happens, and you are horrified at the thought of what you've just done. Yeah, it was pretty stupid, wasn't it? Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling sensation as bones fuse and tendons re-knit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body, though it still throbs painfully. The jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. Right, well, that was lucky, wasn't it? I'm glad I did that. Okay. Okay. Alright, and there it is. Memper's biting ring. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's got a Sauron crown on it. Dear. Special +2 to armor class. Okay, so actually I did come here looking for extra armor, and it looks like this probably is some. Memper was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled while she was asleep, or otherwise incapacitated. I mean, I imagine she was obsessed with not having that happen. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items, early experiments perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Memper's biting ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's finger, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it is nigh impossible to remove it from the bitten digit. Okay, so I can put this on, but I basically can't take it off. But look, I mean, it seems like a cool thing to do, right? So... Ah, damn. But I can only wear... So it means that for the whole of the rest of the game, I could only wear this ring and one other ring. I don't know about that. I'm going to keep it in my inv and see what occurs, you know? In fact, what I'll do is I'll keep it in my inventory and see what you guys think I should do.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
What's in here?
I'm gone. Done.
Oh, Oh, I thought it was going to make the roof transparent so I could see where I was, but no.
Done.
Oh, okay, there's an actual door. Oh, I was going around the... Ah! Okay, that's a portal. I don't know how I opened it. I don't know what item I had that opened it. But that's a portal. I just want to explore a little bit more first. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. This is a pretty cool illustration, isn't it? Sharegrave's Kip, the Midwife's Hut, the Trash Warrens, the northwestern portion of the hive, which is where I came from, and a trash-filled archway. Is that this? I think that's that. Alright, so I can go in that portal. There's someone shouting there that I can talk to. Or I could go in Sharegrave's Kip. Huh. I think what I'll do is I'll leave it up to you. So, yeah, let's call it there. So now we stand at a bit of a crossroads, and what I need to do, before I do anything else, is that I've been instructed to unlock Mage. And I don't know how, and I don't know where, and I get the feeling that if I make the wrong decision, then I may regret it. I may miss the opportunity to do that. So, let's save the game there, calling it Part 12, because that's what I'll load when I start playing Part 12, and let's say goodbye. So, goodbye from me, bye, and goodbye from Grumbles.
Bye.
And goodbye from the Nameless One.
Bye.
And goodbye from Mort.
Bye!
And goodbye from the video.